The Session. Today we have a special guest by the name of Zana Ray. She is a media personality and she's also the manager of Desiigner.
A fact is that he just announced his tour.
Yes.
It's like 30, 35 cities.
Yes.
Something around that. So you have a new job.
Oh, no, I'm not a tour manager, boo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's two different things.
Ooh. Girl, I'm about to get a break. Ooh, I'm about to sit up and go to somebody's beach somewhere.
So for the people who don't know, or for the women who are listening who don't know the difference between what you do and what a tour manager does, how do you kind of like...
I can't explain what I do. I do a lot of things.
Okay.
But most managers, like, you just pretty much, make sure that, they're getting deals and appointments. So, like, I pretty much set up the calendar or whatever.
Okay.
And make sure, whatever decisions we're doing, represent my client in the best possible way.
There's a lot of trust there.
Yeah.
Between y'all two.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, it's usually you just know what you want. Like, all right, this show is better than this show because this show is paying more, or this show has a better opportunity that can lead to another, opportunity. Like, it's not too hard when it comes to making the decisions about where to navigate him. But like, yes, there's usually a manager, and then there's a road manager who usually goes on the road and does everything. And then there's usually a tour manager, which is separate. Sometimes the road manager and tour managers end up being the same person. It's like how my job is. I'm like manager and road manager. But it's out of choice though as well. Like I would rather be on the road. Like, would you rather be on the road?
Yeah.
Like I call my girls out when I get a chance, be a little extra day or something. Like I'm gonna have a good time. Like I'd rather, be on the road. And plus, from the beginning I kinda like moved with him like that. So it was just kind of like, it helps him more for me to be around.
Yeah. I mean, because he knows who's around him. So he's
like me and his brother, like we just kind of know what to do. Mm-hmm. And like, we just kind of know what to do.
Okay.
He's spoiled bad, so we just kind of know.
And how long have you guys been like with this relationship? Like I met him. Oh, when he started.
When he did Panda.
Okay, but a lot of people don't know like the length of time because it's like, people think it's like an overnight success story,
Well, the song Panda, from what he told me, he wrote a year before he met me.
Okay.
I met him in like the end of August 2015. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So like right before, and then we put Panda on SoundCloud December 15th.
Oh, okay.
So like you could say 2 months. Mm-hmm. I knew him for like two months.
And shit just went.
That's crazy. I know you was in shock like a motherfucker.
That's my question too. With like producers on SoundCloud, like how important are these these channels like SoundCloud, like these online communities like Spotify, SoundCloud, and getting like music on there and kind of like
no, they're definitely important. Like we cater to the free internet immediately. Like I said, before Desiigner, I did work with other artists. Okay, so I won't like sit here and say like I just never been around no artists. My entire life, like I've been around artists. I've had boyfriends that were rappers. I used to be part of the creative team of Manny Blanco and like a couple of people from Brooklyn. So I was always around like helping to make the decisions, but it was just never my executive decision. Like I was part of, the crew, like, yo, Z, what you think about this? Yo, listen to this song. What you think? You think how I would play it? You think, because I always had that foot in the radio door. So like when it came to that situation, it was just like same.
Yeah.
I just kind of applied some of the same
put on that crown and just kept,
Yeah. Like, and so we put it on, we put it on SoundCloud. We put it on YouTube. We got a cover made, like artwork made. We put it across all his socials. I started like reposting all of like people doing the Panda like dancing the Panda, and that's how it just started like getting even more and more. And then like once it got into the club scene, you get all the body girls, you get all the DJs, like it just started moving the way it was moving. And then like people were just doing so many different dances to it. It's like a whole, just like spread through. You could like kind of see it. But like when you have stuff like SoundCloud and YouTube, you can kind of gauge where your audience is and target that. So like we knew Atlanta was streaming early, like we knew New York was on it, like, and those are things that you can find out simply by just like paying for a little subscription on SoundCloud. Yeah, like a little yearly subscription, and you're good.
No, that's dope. Like going from radio and kind of understanding that market.
Yeah, because
and like it was leverage for you because you were like, okay, I have this, And
it's crazy. Like I didn't really know the radio business as much, like how like all of the different like charts and how songs kind of like run their route. Like I learned more as we were going, but before I did know because when you work with like a personality for a show, you know what I'm saying? Like we have contests every day or and like when they come in, they have to have an intro picture. Like, like usually when you see, hey, I'm on the radio 10 to 3 or whatever. Like I was the person that was always doing that. So like it just kind of like applied the same type of things, like, just to him. And like we just synced all of his socials and like, everything. That's why I say like I was always like super hands on from the beginning. Like I pretty much made the Instagram. I made his Twitter account. Like when he had an Instagram, I think he had like 190 followers.
Wow.
Yeah, like we were retweeting Panda with 190 people. Wow. But like we really like and like I showed him how to do a lot of the things that like the little things that we did to like gauge how the songs were doing and like just get interaction with the fans. Like so we did a lot of this stuff like together.
Yeah. That's dope. Yeah.
So you basically learned through trial and error. You just learning through the motion.
Definitely.
That's dope.
Definitely. I learned through the motions, but you catch on pretty quick. It gets fast really quickly. Like it picks up, but like there are like little skeletons to kind of make things easier. And it's so weird. Like, like once you're on, like you got a travel agent, you got this, you got that, like now. So it makes things a lot more smoother, but you definitely like, get a chance to just like navigate. And it's a trial and error basis. But I think with any, like in management, with anything, like you are going to go through that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's always different type of people. So like what works for Desiigner didn't work for other artists that I've had, you know what I'm saying, since then. So it's just like, I always think that female managers are the best. You want to know why?
Why? Tell us. We want to know.
Because we're like mamas, you know what I'm saying? Like I know when Designer's not feeling good. And I actually care. Like, and I know, like, not to say my other manager doesn't, but like if he's throwing up, bro, like not gonna go in there. And
right.
Just, like,
it's not happening.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So like I think that like I care about them. Like, in the morning I'll be like, yo, y'all took y'all vitamins, like like y'all got what? Nice. I'll be like, yo, did y'all have fruit today? I mean, you got these kids' parents calling you too. They be like trying to worry about their kid, like he's taking my baby and all that. It gets to that point. So you kind of just like, I feel like as a woman manager, like I always cared. Like I'm gonna care like if your outfit's not right, and I'm gonna go get it for you. Like I mean, maybe another guy might not go buy another guy. I mean, it depends on the level of the artist, but I've always kind of made him feel like that because that was like the only piece that was missing. Like he already had like all of the qualities. He already did the da-da-das. He already had the music. It was just like the imaging, getting it together, and just like him being able to finally get what he wanted. So like that's what made it the next level. You know what I'm saying? But as a woman, I care. Like I'll be like, yo, I know the little remedy I can put together, make you, you gotta go to the bathroom. Let's do this. Like I'ma still do that. And like even with me working with other women, like
I was going to ask that
they took care of me like that.
And you're like, now she's learning what you're learning. So like, how's that process for you?
It's cool. I mean, I'm still hard at trying to like give people like jobs. Like I just
delegating tasks.
Yeah, I just feel like, hey, you can pack these bags, like just dumb stuff. Yeah. But like I always like get to the point where I'm overwhelmed. She's like, come on, like just help me. Just tell me and I'll do it. But I just try to always
handle it yourself because you know how the job's going to get done the way it needs to be done.
Yes. Honestly, that's the truth. Like today, I was so mad today because I got late somewhere, and it was just like if I would have went and did what needed to be done myself, we would have been on time and I would have got back in time. But it is what it is.
Yeah. Keep it moving, like you said.
Yeah. Just do everything yourself.
Right. Oh,
true key to success. No. I'm not going to say do everything yourself, but just do it to the point where you can take it. Like, if it's taking over your body and killing you, then, of course, you got to let up. But if that's what drives you, man, go hard.
Right.
Go hard, man. Because, like, I love, like, going to sleep tired as hell.
It's like I did something. More than enough.
And the payoff is priceless. Like, you can't equate to it.
That's dope. That's dope. Nice. All right.
It's the session where queens unite to share their light.